Hello everyone, this is Clarence Hiley coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia. Today we have two special guests coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. First we have Diamond Leader Judy Stallings and her sister, Crown Diamond Leader and top money earner at Skinny Body Care, Mrs. Jackie Stewart. Today they're going to share their personal testimony about Skinny Body Care as a business, as well as Skinny Fiber and what it has done for their health. First off, we're going to start off with Judy. Judy, did you start off with SBC as a business, or were you looking at Skinny Fiber to improve your health?
Wasn't really looking to do a business, but I saw a product advertised, weight loss. It wasn't so much the business that caught my eye, but the product, because we women are always looking for something to help us out a little bit losing weight. And I'm 50 years old, and probably 35 of those years I've been up and down with weight, so I'm always looking to try new products. So I ordered the product, and I went ahead and I upgraded to distributor at the same time. It was only $10 more, so I figured, I'll try the product, see how it works. The product did work for me. I noticed a difference the first month, even though I was not taking the product consistently. So when I noticed that difference, I really got consistent with the product, and I lost about 3 times as much in the next 6 weeks as I did the first month. Talked to my sister here. She's Miss Health and Nutrition. She used to have a nutrition store, and at the time it wasn't the right time for her to get involved in the business, but she did join me about 4 months later, and it's all gone from there. And together we're kind of a team. We've built a really great business, and we've helped introduce a lot of people to this business who are just average, everyday people. A lot of single mothers, some were on public assistance when they joined the company. Just people at a time in their life when they really needed this, and they have been able to help people to get healthy, lose weight, and gotten off public assistance, some of them making in excess of 6 figures. It's truly a rewarding experience. But as far as the product, not only is it a great weight loss product, but I noticed after about 6 months or so, I realized that I hadn't had a migraine in several months. And I can't really attribute that to Skinny Fiber itself, but I can say that the only thing different in my life was taking Skinny Fiber. That's the product. As far as the business opportunity, it has been amazing. I was able to quit my job February of 2013 and move out here to Las Vegas, and doing fairly well. So it is an amazing opportunity, but I think more than just the opportunity itself, it's like a family. Just being able to meet people who all have the common goal of helping others, it's just been nothing short of amazing. And without my sister here, it wouldn't be possible.
Without my sister here, it wouldn't be possible.
Oh, it's you.
It's you.
Okay.
Awesome testimony, Judy. Now, Jackie, can you share with everyone your testimony about your health issues and how Skinny Body Care has changed your life as far as business?
My history, I've always been overweight. A brief time, I had lost a lot of weight through diet and exercise. And so I turned about 37 years old, and then I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism, fibromyalgia. I have arthritis, and the worst of all, and most women, only women can understand this, is the menopause hormonal difficulty. And that makes it so hard. And I started gaining my weight back, even though I was still working out and watching what I was eating. I kind of gave up. And this went on for about 13 years, 12 or 13 years. I just accepted the fact that I was going to stay this weight. Judy introduced me to Skinny Fiber, and it took me a good 4.5 months. Even though I trust my sister, there's so many products out there. I know from my years of experience owning nutrition stores and managing, there's thousands of products, and I've tried so many of them. It's just another product, and I just didn't see how it would be different. But it is very different, and it's not a diet pill. It's not something you take and you immediately notice a difference and you lose weight. It gets your body into a state to where you let go of fat, because our body holds on to fat as a defense or protection. Down about 3 sizes, but I have been able to get off my medication. I don't take thyroid meds anymore. But one of the biggest things that it's done for me is stop my carb addiction. I mean, I have no craving whatsoever for the junk. My dad's diabetes is under control. He's 86 years old. He's lost 40 pounds. He's had cancer twice, a quintuple bypass, and his doctor actually encourages and recommends skinny fiber because there's nothing in it that hurts. But it's changed my life as far as I feel better. I have more energy, I feel better. There's just, I can't say enough about skinny fiber and the ingredients in it. And we all know that fiber is clinically proven to improve your health, and digestive enzymes also. The other herbs, there's studies, but there's no proof, and we can't claim that it cures anything. But when you feel better and your body is absorbing the nutrients, you can't help but be healthier. And then as far as the business side, for about 9 months, I kept saying I was going to do this as a business. I would maybe get 1 or 2 people to join me a month, and not every month. There were times where Judy and I didn't make enough to pay for our auto ship, $59 a month. But we did it because we love skinny fiber. And it got to the point where I realized I don't have a passion for business. Money isn't something I've always wanted, but I do have a passion for helping people. I got that from my years in the nutrition stores and seeing people's health improve and seeing people being happy that I actually took time to help them feel better about themselves. And so what happened was I started, I got fired. I think a lot of people know that story. I got fired from my job, and I would say that changed me in more ways. It was a blessing in disguise. And so I went home, and the first thing I thought of was I was going to gain my weight back because I was so active for 9 hours a day on my feet, running around, to not being on my feet. I was going to, I thought I was going to gain my weight back. So I remembered all the people that had heard, those few, that said that skinny fiber didn't work for them. And after you talk to them for a while, they kind of admit, well, I didn't take it right. So I thought I had this great idea for me and for my customers. I'm going to do a support group where we can motivate each other, inspire each other, and remind each other to take our skinny fiber. And that was the basis. It was kind of a selfish thing. I did it for me. Never in a million years did I know how much it would change my life. And it changed my life so much because it took my focus away from building a business to changing a life. Don't sell skinny fiber, share it. Because when you're sharing the testimonies, you're sharing the awesomeness that's skinny fiber, there's no pressure there because you want everyone to have the that opportunity to change their life. So the one thing that I think that our company does have that so many don't is we all want to help people. I mean, there's nothing wrong with earning money, and when you can earn money doing something that you have a passion for, then it's not work to you. When there's a heart involved, there's love involved. But when it's the dollar sign, number one, it's going to fall apart eventually. I believe that. I became one of the number 1 income earners of this company by not trying to be the number 1 income earner in a company. When you chase money, and money is your focus, you're always going to be running. You're never going to catch money. You need people. You need to make connections because the people have the money. But you have to make those connections, and you have to sell yourself. You have to be a product of the product, and you have to believe, and you have to be enthusiastic and show how much you believe and not give up when it gets hard. I trusted her with all of my heart, but it took me 4.5 months to finally give in. People are still, it's hard to get through to people. She's my sister. She's never done anything wrong, but I had to know that she never led me astray. But I still had to know that she actually believed in what she was doing before I could believe in it. One piece of advice I could give to people, don't look at this as a business. Don't look at this as and I think one thing that changed me, at first I was afraid to admit I was doing this because I know how I am when people approach me about selling a product or buying a product. But when I started seeing the amazing testimonies, I changed from, I want to sell this to somebody, I want to make a difference in somebody's life. And when you change that attitude and you show how much you believe and how excited you are about how it can change a person's life instead of join me so you can change your income. It's just, you have to show that you have heart. And also opening up, being real, opening up and being a person who share some of your struggles because people, and I think with our closed support groups that we have on Facebook, where we're able to open up and people know that they have the privacy, they start to open up. And when people open up to each other, that builds a relationship. And this is all about friendship and making connection. Another thing that I would like to tell people, I quit smoking after 30 years. I was up to 2 packs a day. I quit twice before, but each time I quit, I had gained a size within a month, 6 weeks. So within 3 months, I was smoking again because I couldn't bear the thought of getting bigger and bigger. I'd rather smoke. But I stopped smoking in January, and I've heard other people say that Skinny Fiber helped with their cravings. Well, I quit smoking, and I used the vapor, which has none of the carcinogenics in it. It's a good transition, but I've not gained a pound. I've not gained anything. My clothes are actually looser.
She's losing inches.
And that, to me, I mean, that's what kept me smoking for 30 years, the weight gain. But I've actually lost some inches since I quit, and I owe that. I believe it's Skinny Fiber. It's just changed everything for me. And I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut. We're not gonna stop sharing, because we've seen so many people. We've got 5,000, 6,000 in our downline, and the stories that we hear, the changes that we see, it just drives us harder and harder to reach even more people.
That's right, and I really appreciate you guys sharing your story, and continue to share your story and have others still continue to share their stories with you. And that's the synergy that we have with Skinny Body Care and Skinny Fiber, and also our ageless product for skincare. I mean, gosh, I've heard so many phenomenal stories, but again, I congratulate you two for building such a huge organization in the United States as well as across the world, and I hope that you both have continued success with Skinny Body Care. I'm right behind you guys, and I just want to commend you for being able to get on the other side of the money, become financially free, and buy your dream homes in Las Vegas, and purchase your new vehicles. And Jackie, you got to purchase your husband a new vehicle, and gosh, I mean, you're living life and you're loving life. So with that said, I'm Clarence Hiley. We're signing out for this Google Hangout and for the Skinny Body Care testimonial page right here on YouTube. Bye everybody. Bye girls.
Bye, thank you.
You're welcome.